everyone, it's Alissa from Planet Alissa, and I am here with this week's What I Sold on Etsy video. It was another good week for me. I definitely met my sales goal this week. I sold just 10 items this week for a total of $221. My goal for the week is $200, so I'm pretty happy with those results. Less items than last week, because I guess I sold here and there a couple of pricier items, I guess. But sales were definitely coming in more over the weekend. That's when I sold just about everything that I'm going to show you this week, and then just slowed down to a trickle with just, I think, a couple of sales during the week. So I don't know if that means the next week is going to be a slower week, or really, I don't know. I don't know how to predict things in this business because, you know, I can have one slow week and then one super busy week, and there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it. But anyway, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and show you the different items that sold, how much they sold for. Keep in mind that the price you see is just the selling price of the item, so that doesn't include any fees that I paid to Etsy, doesn't include the shipping fees that the buyer pays. And what else was I going to say? Oh, I forgot to do the shop stats this week, so I don't have those to show you. But I will show you each of the items that sold and how much they sold for. First item I sold this week was this copper oil can. It sold for $16. This is a really miniature sized oil can. I don't know what it would have been used for, but a very tiny size. I mean, it would hold maybe like a couple tablespoonfuls of oil. And it's something that I picked up in a lot at an auction last fall, I believe. And the second item I sold this week was this cross-stitch kit. It's a smaller size kit, unused, sold for $16. As you can see, it has a cute teddy bear in a clown outfit. I do not remember where I picked this one up. My biggest sale of the week was also my only international order of this week. I sold this pipe for $75. It was a Nording brand pipe. It was a pretty cool pipe. As you can see, it's got sort of like a textured style. It's actually got sort of a carved shape at the end there with the tortoiseshell plastic mouthpiece. And I picked this up at a rummage sale. I guess that was last fall, maybe the end of last summer. I can't remember. The person who bought this actually bought the next two items you're going to see as well. They're all Christmas items. They bought this flocked plastic Santa and Mrs. Claus kissing there for $15. And this one came from an auction, a box lot at an auction back in the spring. Then they bought this Reed and Barton silver-plated Christmas bell. This is a Christmas bell dated 1981. I believe Reed and Barton at least used to, maybe still put these out each year. This one sold for $12, and it's something that I picked up at a thrift store. And finally, they bought this Santa. He's a flocked plastic Santa as well. This one sold for $10. This one, it's really cute, but it doesn't stand up on its own. It must have had a base at some point that, you know, Santa's one boot has a peg on it, that it obviously goes into something. So he doesn't stand up on his own, so he's priced a little bit lower. And it was in the same box lot as the Kissing Santa and Mrs. Claus. And then I sold this metal file box. It's a dark hunter green colored box. Sold for $18. Honestly, I cannot remember where I've had this. This is one I've had for kind of a while, and you know, I hadn't actually put it in clearance yet, but probably would have soon because I have had this one a long time. And I sold another craft kit this week. This one is a latch hook kit, vintage new old stock kit of a cute little puppy dog. Make a little latch hook rug, sold for $18. I believe this is something I picked up at a thrift store. And I sold this framed Irish toast, not like Irish toast that you would eat, but like a drinking toast, for $35. It was a hand-screened print in pretty metallic gold, metallic silver, and green there. And I picked this up at a rummage sale back in the spring. Sold another one of these mini pennants this week. This one's an Oregon one. It sold for $8. I picked a whole bunch of these up in an auction lot some time ago. And what was I going to say? Oh, this is the item that I left out when I was doing my calculation. So I came up with $221 instead of $229, but forgot all about this one. And finally this week, I sold some vintage embroidered patches. They all have checkered racing flags on them, and then in yellow, light blue, and orange. Sold for $6, and I got these through an auction, that's right. Thank you everyone, my name is Alyssa. I put out these videos every week showing the different vintage items that have sold in my Etsy shop, Planet Alyssa, and well, when I can, try to get some other videos out for you. I will see you again next week, if not before then. Happy selling everyone!